man, she's gonna kill me. Hey, got something to say? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drive Talk Cars. If this is your first time checking out the channel and you want to learn how to do modification, repairs, and other car related things, start now by clicking that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on anything. All right, so in today's video, it's actually not a video that I planned on doing, but I guess it's good that it happened. That way I can show you how to fix it. So I somehow was going behind Maserati here and I grazed the emblem. This part of the emblem got caught in my belt loop or something on my clothes, and it lifted up and it broke right here in the middle. So first reaction was, oh, my wife's gonna kill me. But she reacted okay, and I immediately purchased another Maserati logo emblem. So today we're gonna go ahead and replace this. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let's get started. All right, so there's gonna be a few items that you need to get started on taking off the emblem. First thing is gonna be some masking tape. Now this is going to be used to outline the logo and kind of make a template so you know where to put it back. Then you're gonna need a heat gun. The heat gun will allow for you to heat up the adhesive. It should be a little easier to take off. Remember, you don't want high heat, constant high heat on anything. So it's just tapping it a little bit with the heat just to heat up the adhesive. It's optional, you don't really have to use it. You can just use the next item. So if you don't have a heat gun, then you can use, and even if you do have a heat gun, you still can use this. This is fishing line. That's why I have the fishing pole. And this will be pretty much used like floss. You're gonna floss it behind the emblem, and it should pull the letters away from, or the emblem away from the adhesive. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna wanna do is outline this logo. That way I can know exactly where the placement was on the old one, so when I put the new one in, I'll have the same outline. So I'm just going to lay down the masking tape right below the logo. All right, so we have our fishing line now, and we just run it from the back here, or anyway, and you kind of move it side to side, like you're flossing your teeth. All right, so you might want to get gloves, because this actually does, after a while, hurt. Don't know why I didn't get gloves. And I'm just going back and forth and pulling a little bit towards me. Oh, well, there you go. All right, so it has separated, just pulling it apart. All right, there you have it. So now we have to get off the adhesive residue. Probably use the heat gun to heat this up a little bit to get that off, and use some goop gone or some type of adhesive remover to get this off. But so far so good. Here's the piece that was broken off. So we're going to replace it with the new one. All right, so we've taken off the old. Now we have the brand new OEM Maserati logo, and it has the adhesive already on it. All you have to do is take this part off and you're good to go. But in the meantime, before we do this, we have to get the old adhesive off of the trunk lid. So let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun on low just to heat up some of the adhesive, and it should be good. Now if you don't have a heat gun, you can't use a hair dryer. And I'm keeping it moving because I don't want it to settle on one spot. You can check the paint just to make sure. Alright, so I'm going to use this goof off tape and sticker remover gel. See if it can penetrate some of this thicker part and help it to come off. Alright, so it's soaking and hopefully it is penetrating to where I can get this stuff off. Seems to be working. Alright, so if you need something to agitate some of this stuff that's on here, use a toothbrush. Make sure it's lubricated with some goof gone, and then you can agitate the area and get some of that stuff up out of there a little easier. It's really good for the smaller pieces. The bigger pieces you could use your fingernail and kind of just scrape away. And if you don't have goof gone, you can use Goo Gone. But any type of adhesive remover will be good. Alright, now that I got majority off, I am going to use some hot water and soap just to get rid of this residue from the Goo Gone and any leftover residue. Remember, be careful of your template because that's how you know where to put it back. That way when you put the new one on, you won't have all that stuff because you do want the new one to stick. Alright, so we've cleaned up the residue of the leftover adhesive from off the emblem. So now all we have to do is install the new emblem. So using our template that we made prior to taking off the old emblem, it should be easy just to put it right back in that same spot. So I've wiped it off, cleaned it with water, make sure there's no water underneath the tape that can drip into the adhesive, but that adhesive is pretty sticky, so not too much to worry, but you want to make sure you dry it up, get all that old goo gone, and then you should be able to install the new one. All right, so as you can see, since we have our template, we know exactly where to put it. Match the top corner here and the bottom corner there, and it will be in the exact same place as it was before. All right, using a microfiber cloth, I'm just gonna give it one last wipe. All right, so let's put it on. All right, so let's take the back part off. Make sure not to touch the adhesive. All right, so we got one side. All right, now we just push it down. Now that we have it in place, make sure you get all the corners. Make sure you get all the tops of the letters all around. All right, there it is. So now it's in place. All right, so let's remove the template. All right, there you have it, guys. We've successfully removed the broken emblem, put on a new emblem, and it came out good. Looks brand new. Well, it is brand new, but you would never know that it was replaced. So if you like this video, please give me that thumbs up. I will have a link in the description for Googon or Gookon if you don't know where to find it or if you've never seen it. So until next time, I'm out.